Good morning, folks. I am doing a little bit shorter run today, right around 20 miles. I'm in the Sawtooth National Wilderness area in Idaho, and I'm going to take you along for the ride. I'm starting in a little trailhead, heading up the mountain, past some Alpine lakes. It should be actually a really nice run today, about 20 miles or so. So I'm going to take you along on this, show you what it's like to head off on your own and pick a trail that you've never seen before and tackle it and turn it into a good day. So welcome. Hope you enjoy this as much as I hope to. Sawtooth Wilderness. I am at the trailhead. I'm parked. What I do is grab a GPX file, and you can get them from a lot of different places. And this is the file that I've grabbed. So I'm that dot right there, the blue triangle, and we are basically right at the trailhead. And then I could follow this the whole way along, and that'll keep me on track. So you can download a GPX. I put it on a program called OSM, which works real well, but Gaia works, All Trails works. I have no subscription, so that's what I use. I use it on OSM, and I just follow that line for the day since I've never been here. So this is my pack, small one today. Oh, the one thing I didn't bring, which I should, is a water filter. This is the trailhead. Oh, day hikers need a permit. I don't see any permits. 1.2 miles, you'll be entering the Sawtooth Wilderness Lake. So basically, I'm doing this loop, which should be, oh, let's see, all right here. Just out of the campsite, you see the lake in that direction. It looks quite inviting. Probably take a swim on the way back, clean up. But I guess we head up and then take a right here pretty quick and head up. It's one of these all climbing at the beginning and then all descending on the way back kind of runs. Just appreciating the reflection in the lake, which is still right now. Later in the day, it'll probably be a little windy, and the reflection won't be as good. Definitely started an uphill. This is what the trail's like. Also thinking about inflating the paddleboard when I get back and having a paddleboard in the lake, which would be a nice way to cap it off. I'm feeling we're going to be coming down over there. But right now, I'm watching nature at its finest. The ants going in for a cricket. They've been dragging it along the trail. There's a big picture and a little picture, and both are fascinating on a run. Are losing some of the elevation, but it's a nice runnable trail. And we are heading to another turn here. I look at the GPX track every now and then, and if I come to an intersection, I will definitely stop and just make sure I'm heading the right way. In fact, this looks like the intersection right here. Let's see what it says. Yellow Belly Lake, Toxaway Lake. So I will simply look at the the map, and yep, here I am. It's a right turn, and then I go for, it looks like quite a ways. I don't see any turns for a long way. So just to stay on track and know I'm doing the right thing, I always check. I do that in very long ultra races too, just because one of the most disheartening things is running off course and then having to make that up again to go back to find the course. So a few extra moments just checking out that you're on the right path is fantastic. It's July about 10th, 11th, and the temperature right now is probably somewhere around 60 degrees, but during the day it'll get up to mid to upper 80s. Coming into the wilderness boundary right here. So now we're officially in the wilderness. A lot of folks with packs doing camping in these parts, which is a cool thing. I've passed a few of them here and there. And downhill again. Enjoying the trail dance. Now, we have a river crossing which appears like it will be difficult to stay dry. I'm going to scope this out just a little up. Looks like there are some rocks you can go across. I do not feel like taking my shoes off right now. Oh, it looks like there is a log across over there. So, success, no wet shoes. I can cross right there. Beautiful. Can sort of cross over and not get wet. Woo! Done it. Real McCoy. How long are you guys out?
We just came in last night and rode up and we're coming back out.
So a single day.
Yeah.
You brought an extra one just to carry the stuff?
Yep.
That is so cool. Yeah. Is this the same trail you came up?
Yeah.
I saw some of your horses poop on the way up.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Take care. We're in. So having my first snack. Not really hungry, but I brought a bunch of stuff that should keep me going for today. It's turned a little bit rocky. You can see the mountains on the edges. But calories in equals forward momentum. This is a pretty cool dammed up section right here. It is making proper pools and levels. How cool is that? This looks like a great campground right here too. This is a boulder field. And the horses came through here too. And it looks like this is also an area where there are avalanches, particularly I'm guessing in winter, and that's where all these trees come from. They get brought down and thrown into the creek down there, and they turns this into a big debris chute. But it's actually quite beautiful, but you can see the carnage that these avalanches cause, how everything just comes straight down. Look at the size of some of these trees. That one over there, that is a big tree that got taken out. Might have even broken off from here and then moved over there. So avalanche comes down, hits it, breaks it off, puts it over there. Wow, that is a big tree that was around probably for centuries before they got taken out and put right down there. Oh, nice waterfalls too. Wow. That's pretty nice. That'll do, won't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Quite a few people out, which is nice. See people actually using the wilderness. And this time of year, I guess it's summer, so people are doing stuff. The trail continues to be easy to follow. and rocky, dusty. So my legs are getting pretty dirty quickly. So maybe the paddleboard at the end will be a nice thing just to clean off, save myself having to have a shower later. Interesting section. Look at this. Sort of an uphill plank, sideways trail. That is pretty cool. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Enjoying your day?
Oh man, beautiful day.
Then you're doing it right.
Yep, have a good one.
You too. Don't tell me what to do. So funny, I've been wandering around, I just looked and I saw a lake we're supposed to be next to. I looked over and I'm like, wow, where's the lake? There's no lake. That is a reflection in the lake right there. I'm gonna run down and take a look because the water's so still. Might get a really nice reflection shot. But it looks like that might be the choice viewpoint. So I'm adding just a little distance by going down here and a little vert, but there is a trail here which leads me to believe that is a spot worth checking out. And I think that is probably correct. Let's see what we got here. Oh my. Oh my. Look at this. That is amazing. You can see it's sort of shallow in the middle there. Wow. Nobody here. Down by another little trail that I suspect leads to another spectacular view of the lake, which is called Farley Lake. They have this little pond here, but we're more interested in the big lake at the moment. And I suspect just at the top of this rise, we might just have a spot to check it all out. Wow. Yeah. This is nice. Wow. There are some nice Alpine wildflowers out right now. You got purples and reds and horse poops. The trail is getting more interesting as we get higher up into the Alpine area. Trees are smaller and a little bit more sparsely spaced. As I just touch rocks and trees, I kind of go past them and I think I just gotta run my hand along this. Someone was following me on a long run and they kept saying, I love the way you just caress things as you go by. But I feel like it's sort of a way to connect and get in touch with nature and the place where you are. So if you see something, it's like, wow, look at that. Just have a little exchange of energy, if you will. Another alpine meadow area. And a big scree field. Totally adjacent to one another. Which is pretty cool. Wow. Over there are these rocks that are scored with these lines that come this way from glaciers pushing themselves across and down. You can see the direction that they went. At one point, this had some pretty awesome glaciers. And now, I'm sure it gets snow in the winter, but it doesn't ice up and then carve out rock like this. Here's our sign. Toxway Lake is where we're going. Edith Lake up there. So far, the climb has been steady. There've been a few short, steep sections, but nothing too serious in terms of gaining elevation. Another gorgeous lake. Look at this one. I don't know if that's Toxway or not, but it sure is pretty. Look at that. My buddy Dax said there are a ridiculous number of lakes and you'll want to jump in every one of them. Which is pretty much true, but probably wait till the end because I got friends to meet. Woo. Oh my God, this is bouncy. Oh, oh, oh. Can he get to the very end? He does! Time to eat something. Oblea, straight from Mexico. Dulce de leche from goats. And a nice wafer. Kind of like a stroop waffle, but Mexican style. Delicious. Mm. Uh-huh. Alright, GoPro crashing again. I got suckered off trail because of this amazing waterfall cascading down the rock. Look at that. So cool. So this is Toxaway Lake here, and our trail goes around, and we're going to come around the other side and head up that direction. So this is kind of one of the far points of the run. GoPro continues to misbehave. This is the GoPro Hero 9 Black, and it's got a nice picture, but what a piece of crap. User interface is terrible. Freezes up all the time. You have to pull the battery out many times on a single run just to stop it from misbehaving. Put the camera on, it doesn't come on. Try and turn it off, doesn't turn off. Turns on its own, turns off on its own. GoPro, I mean, this is your business. You've got one thing to do. Please, please get it together. About halfway in, 9 miles. And some of the times when you look and see where you're going and the things that are around you, I try and figure out where it is that I'm going to end up and how much ground I'm going to cover. And invariably, just with patience and persistent forward movement, cover a lot more ground than you think. You think, oh, look at that mountain way out there. Probably not going there. Probably going there. And beyond even. So, just patience and relentless forward movement. Wow. Taking switchbacks up and gaining a little more elevation. Hello. I see you have a welcoming committee.
Yep.
Hello. What's your name?
Kobe.
Kobe. Nice to meet you. Where are you guys from?
All over the place.
Yeah, we're from Michigan.
I grew up in Michigan, East Lansing.
Nice.
And I went to the University of Michigan. What's that?
Oh, you went to U of M?
I did.
Wow, what a traitor.
Are you MSU?
Well, I am. He's not.
You see, I grew up a block away from Brody Complex, so I was not going to go there for high school and then college.
Yeah, that's true.
Enjoy yourselves.
Enjoy it.
Look at this little waterfall. I think I actually might pump some water too, because I don't know if the other side has as many water sources. And this looks about as fresh and clean as you can get. Perfect. I'm going to use the Catadine Big Squeeze. It looks like this, the B3. It's got a built-in filter. Look at that. So many of these, it's ridiculous. So I hope you don't get tired of me saying, oh my, that's incredible. But, oh my, that's incredible. Still climbing up. Trying to take in a few calories. Hard-boiled eggs. Good trail snack. Up and up and up. And I took a look at the map. It's not the Continental Divide. I think it's the Alice Toxaway Divide. So it probably just divides two different watersheds. But eventually we'll probably zigzag up to the top of this and just over. Meanwhile, views everywhere. Unbelievable views. Juan on the trail, who is giving me a little dollop of sunscreen. She hasn't seen anybody for a while, so I guess it's nice to see somebody, right?
Yeah.
Where are you from, Juan?
I'm from Delaware.
From Delaware.
Yeah.
I'll be heading out to Maryland shortly.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
very nice. Alpine, ooh, horsefly. Look at that guy. Gotcha, bugger. Those things can bite you underneath clothes, which is, or when they're outside of clothes, they can still bite you. It's sort of crazy. Look at all these little flowers we got. They are just lovely. And it is proper alpine. Big scree field. And it looks like the trail, I think I'm just gonna link up the switchbacks and go straight up to the next one. And I see it turns again, so I will go straight up. Look at these switchbacks all the way up. Here's somebody with a drone up there, which I wish I had with me. Sounds kind of like my drone too. If I had the batteries charged, I would consider taking it today. What a great spot for droning. Pretty cool. Switchback's still going. So, the ridge is a high one. What if I'll meet the drone boys up here, or girls, or theys? If I'm not mistaken, this is probably the divide. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at this. Oh. And there's the trail. Not too bad. Oh, there's my drone guy up there too. I'll go up and pay him a visit. Like the welcoming committee.
Yeah.
What a great place to fly some drones.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? Hi there. Yes. You guarded. Look at you with your back all up.
Yeah, I know. She'll never hurt anybody, but she does that every time. She looks scary with her hackles up. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Ruff, ruff. We know you're there. I wonder what kind of drone. Oh, you got a. Is that a mini or an Air 2?
Mine is the Mini Air 2, I think.
Nice.
But
Mine's coming in now.
he had his up over those mountains.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, he's gutsier than I am.
He's coming down.
Is it doing the home now?
Yeah, it's telling me,
Hey, chill out, guys.
Chill out.
telling me it's low battery and
Yeah.
it's up there pretty
It's
high.
okay.
Wow. What a beautiful spot. And this is classic ridge cliffside run here. Let's see if I can get some drone footage from the boys to augment this video. Oh my. Great trail. Definitely hard fought putting this trail on. A good bunch of knocking out of rock and getting rid of debris so that it can flow. But the views all around, not so bad. Hey folks,
Hey, you're on the move.
I'm trying. How about you guys?
I'm waiting for the
Taking a
helicopter.
little break.
Oh yeah, that should land right about there soon enough. Are you guys doing the loop?
With
Yeah.
Colbier's?
Yeah.
You coming the other way?
Yeah, coming the other way.
Okay. What is this, about midway or not quite? I think it's about
I'm
midway.
close to 12 miles.
Yeah. I think
and
we're
I
at about 10 or something maybe. Or
It depends on if you go up and around or not.
oh, okay.
I've heard it's about 18.
That's what you said.
So
That's if you go up and around, or
No, pretty much straight down.
okay.
There's an around sand mountain which adds 3 or 4 miles. So
Okay.
I'm saying you're a third of the way.
Okay, so you went around sand.
No, I
guess.
did not.
Ah, okay.
I did not.
Okay.
Enjoy yourselves.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, don't tell me what to do. I'm just kidding. Yeah. See ya. Good luck finding the helicopter.
It's here. I hear it.
So, just gonna dip my hat, my Path Projects hat. Oh, that feels good for a minute. Right at the edge of the lake. So we're just gonna go down and check it out. A couple people down here. Nice campsites. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, beautiful. Hello. Collection of horses coming in here. How you guys doing? Wow, that's a whole bunch of them. Not awkward at all. I'm bringing up the rear, making it official. Whole chain of lakes that just kind of feed into each other, and it comes down all the way to Petite Lake where I started. I think I'm more than 2/3 probably about 70% of the way. So 13, 14 miles. Oh my gosh, just look how beautiful this is. Stopping for the traditional mandarin orange cup. Best trail food ever. That should give me enough to get to the finish, I think. Is a perfect creek crossing to not get wet. The flow is just so wide and so narrow. Sorry, so wide and so shallow. This is beautiful. And you can just see where that lake feeds out. And down here a little ways, there's going to be one more lake, and then another, and then another, and then another. Amazing. I'm pretty sure we're heading down there. And we're probably about to cross this little creek. Yep, on a bridge. That's still Petite Creek. Someone's getting sunscreened up. Safe from the sun now?
What?
Safe from the sun?
Yeah,
It's a perfect little Christmas tree. We are still coming out of this canyon, which as you can see is pretty mixed up in terms of rock and woods. Oh, that looks so clear, doesn't it? Underneath this thing. And then we go up here. We're going right down there. And we're just running across more scree and boulder fields to get back over to the edge of the lake. It is pretty technical running with a lot of loose gravel, rocks, boulders, and so on. Little short footsteps are nice, so you can kind of float over them. That seems to work the best. Looks like the crossing log is over there. What a nice one. Look at this. The water is clean, nicely aerated. Wow. This is the perfect tree. So I'm about 2 miles from the car, a mile from the lake. And should be coming across it in the next 5-10 minutes. A lot of variety, endless lakes and water, some great hiking and running. Definitely doable in a day. It's 2 o'clock right now, so I'll be back by 2:30. Started around 8, 6.5 hours, and it looks like it'll just be around 19 miles, guessing. Cool little, dark canyon. I haven't had a fall yet today, which is good. Hopefully I can do the last couple miles and keep my record clean. We're at the side of Pettit Lake now, so it's just hugging the shoreline until we get back to the car. definitely be having a swim and maybe a paddleboard. Well, there are motorboats all over the lake, which has dimmed my enthusiasm for paddleboarding. You can hear them. We'll see what I feel like when I get there. This is the divide. So that's the lollipop completed, the loop completed. Alice Lake, one way, tucks away the other. And we're heading back into the parking lot, which will be just up here. What a fine way to spend a morning and early afternoon. Well, highly recommended. This is a phenomenal route and pretty runnable, the whole thing almost. Going up, obviously, not or slower, but, and here we are. Tin Cup Hiker Trailhead. Socks coming off. Definitely time to get in the water. Even the lens is dirty. There we go. Dirt socks. Wow. This looks like good for swimming. Look at this. All right. That felt great. Clean.